Here, and one of the things I want to put on the table here is whether what we saw between Elon Musk and the J.D. Vance sort of behavior and the theater, if you will, that went into a lot of the substance that really matters. Is it kind of Apprentice 2.0? Congressman, thank you so much for being here. I'll start with you.
Yeah, right now I represent a district with a lot of federal workers, for instance, and a lot of people who touch foreign policy. And I've learned a couple of things. One, we're losing a lot of really critical, important people. There's a brain drain in our federal workforce. And a lot of the people that are being cut are actually people who are very critical to a lot of these government services that people really rely on. So it's going to hurt every American. And the second thing I keep hearing is that people are having to take loyalty tests, essentially. And really, this is just this is not about cutting waste, fraud, and abuse at this point. This is about who's loyal to the president, revenge on political enemies, and control over the federal government. And so this is bad for all Americans, not just federal workers in my district.
Aaron?
I think that what you're seeing with Elon Musk at Doge right now is that the largest, fastest growing employer under the Biden administration was the government. And that is going to be reined back in under President Trump. He made very clear that the government was not going to continue to keep growing. And that means that waste, fraud, and abuse are going to be cut out. And for Trump to have Elon up there, Elon can be the foil in this. Democrats are mindlessly chasing Elon Musk around D.C., over to USAID, over to whatever department they want to stand in front of and try to make noise instead of focusing on what's most important to the American people. Democrats don't have a strategy right now, so they're chasing Elon. And for the vice president right there, he was always very much about there needed to be limits to what we were doing with Ukraine. So again, him being the foil there, setting the stage for Trump to be able to say, yeah, actually, that's right. You should be more appreciative about what we've been able to do to help you maintain your sovereignty and fight off the Russians. So both of these can be great foils for Trump to stand there and cut the deal and make the government swallow.
Well, but there is no deal when it comes to Ukraine, and actually the only
Democrats
person,
did a good job.
Well, the only person who benefited from the outburst on Friday was Vladimir Putin. It did not benefit Ukraine. It did not benefit America. And I know that the White House likes to take a victory lap on that, but it only benefited Vladimir Putin. There is a CNN poll that just came out this morning that talks about how 52% of Americans disapprove of the job that Trump is doing right now. If you look closer at the poll, yes, you have Republicans approving by overwhelming amount. You have Democrats disapproving, but the real number is a 59% of independents who don't approve of what he is doing right now. And so things like cutting the government, ensuring that federal government workers like veterans are unemployed, all of those things are taking a toll on Donald Trump. And as we head into the State of the Union, that's not good news for Donald Trump.